Hey, I'm Mike and this is Cindy, and if you know, you've been looking at our videos, you know that we recently got back from our first hike on the Appalachian Trail. Now that we're back, we kind of wanted to do a video and let you guys know the favorite items that we took. We both have our own favorites, and we just kind of wanted to share that with you.
One of my favorite items is the camp soap. The concentrated camp soap worked really well. I did wash the dishes with it, and we had our little camp showers in the evening. So this was really good. It's teeny tiny, it doesn't weigh very much, so this worked wonderfully. Now I did not wash my hair with this out there. Washing my hair, as Mike said, that was going to be way too much of an undertaking. You know what, ladies, if you're watching this, just put your hair under a hat, put it in a ponytail, and just let it be dirty. It doesn't matter. It's under a hat anyway. So just took a shower with it and things like that. Now I used my paracord. Ladies, again, you're going to really love this, but guys, you can do this too. When I got to the campsite in the evening, I would use my paracord and wrap it around 2 or 3 trees and use it as a clothesline. You know, once you take off your dirty clothes from the day, hang them up. That way they can dry overnight. And I also hung up my platypus on there. That way you can get your water very easily.
Yeah, we really look like a couple of backwoods hillbillies. No offense to hillbillies, but we definitely played the part.
But anyway, it just keeps all of the stuff off the ground and into the dirt and things like that. So this was great as a clothesline. One of my other favorite things is, now I call these D-rings because I was in the Army, but they're also called carabiners. I think we had about 5 or 6 of them, but we actually needed more out there. So I would recommend taking lots of carabiners. They weigh nothing. This is the little powdered Gatorade packets. We each had one a day.
Phenomenal.
So, I mean, when you're hiking on the trail all day, I'm telling you what, you get so tired and so exhausted, and just drinking the water doesn't really make you feel pepped up. But we would actually, you know, put this in a liter of water or your bottle of water, and it really made you feel good, gave you energy, and really give you pep in your step, made you feel real good. So we really enjoyed this. And I got to tell you, my favorite food on the trail was beef jerky. I just really loved it. I was able to kind of snack on it throughout the day or whenever I wanted. So that was my favorite food item on the trail, was the beef jerky.
Well, for me too, the Gatorade again. That was great. Really refreshed us and made us gave us energy for the rest of the day. And at night after dinner, one of my favorite things was having a cup of hot chocolate. It was really nice to have this. I look forward to it every day. And of course, every morning we had to have our coffee. We took a baggie of instant coffee, and we also had some flavored hazelnut creamer, which made it really good. Bandanas. We took bandanas, and I don't think you could have too many. We had we needed these the whole time. I mean, we had them to wipe our heads, the sweat. We sat down to rest. We put this in a stream of water and cool off. We used them to wash dishes. We used them, you know, clean ourselves up. They were just great to have, and can't have too many of those.
What was your other food items that you liked?
I really liked for breakfast, we had just a little baggie like this with raw oatmeal, or well, raw oats. That we got, and she put some brown sugar and some crushed up walnuts in there. And that was just a great breakfast. I really like that. So that's about it.
And your cookies.
Oh man, my little Choco cookies. It was like a little packs of little chocolate,
Oreos.
Almost like Oreos. They called Choco creams or something.
Yeah.
But like 6 or 9 in a pack. Those were fantastic. So those were mine. And then this tarp. This tarp was probably the most used item in our bags. Very light, very cheap, and Cindy can tell you what we did with that.
Every time we would sit down to rest, I mean, you need to stop and rest throughout the day, take your shoes and socks off, especially when you come to a nice cold stream. We would pull this out to sit on, and it was just great because at least it kept your clothes cleaner. A lot of times the bank next to the water was kind of muddy and things like that, so we could just open this up, sit on this, and it was wonderful. We used it all the time. And then when we actually get to the campsite in the evenings, this will be the first thing we pull out to put our tent on. This would help keep the moisture and dampness and coolness coming up through the tent floor. But what we would do is I would lay this out, and I would actually give a couple extra feet in front of the tent to actually put all of the stuff from your backpacks. Just go ahead and once you get your tent set up, you have a couple extra feet of the tarp. Go ahead and take everything out of your backpacks and lay it out. That way you're not constantly digging for it and looking for things. Go ahead and lay it all out because you're going to need it through the night, your food, your cooking pot and things like that. So it was just great to be able to put everything there and keep it off of the dirt and things like that. So I have a couple tips for you that I'm going to show you and put my backpack on and show you that I found very useful on the trail, and I think you will as well. I have a couple little tips here that's going to help you out on the trail. These little clips that you have hanging on your the front of your backpack can be very handy. I just went ahead and tied a bandana on this one. That way I can wipe the sweat during the day, and it's just always handy here. And the other one I used to hang our food bags during the day. A lot of people say bring extra fanny packs to have your food right here during the day to snack with. Don't bring any extra items. It's just too much to carry, too heavy. So I just came up with this little idea. We each had our snacks in our little sandwich baggies. And so, like I said, I have my carabiner, and I came in pretty good ways inside here. That way it won't tear through. And just hung my carabiner on my sandwich baggie, and then just hanging on the clip. It's hanging right here all day long. This is where I had my beef jerky and our little protein bars. That way we could snack throughout the day and not carry any extra bags. Anyway, we got a great new video coming up very soon. It's going to be me showing y'all how to take a shower out in the woods. That's going to be very easy and make it easy for you. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.